Hey, wonder if I can hear myself. Need to see. Um, let's try this out, guys. I've never gone live before, so I don't. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yep, it works. Cool. Okay, so I know I've never really gone live on this channel, but I want to read today, and I thought I just woke up, so that's why I look gross. But I thought, why not just read on camera? Therefore, I have no other choice but to read or at least chat with someone if they pop in. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go grab my manga or my books, and I've got my coffee here already. And that's what I'm going to do. So. I do have a light here. I guess I could turn that on. Kind of yellow, isn't it? Oh well. Okay, so last night I finished volume 2 of Dream and Sun by Ichigo Takano. I finally found volume 2 at like McKay's bookstore in Chattanooga when we went to visit some friends. Love that store, by the way. If you live anywhere near Tennessee, I know they are in Tennessee. I don't know about anywhere else, but that is like my favorite bookstore. I go there all the time to get, you can get movies, books, video games, accessories, vinyl, CDs, DVDs, like everything is there. So I go there and I look in their manga and comic section and books, of course. But today, I think this is what I'm looking at. The book I might read is Winter People by Jennifer McMahon. I'm already 89 pages into this, and I'm really liking it, but I'm struggling with, I guess, pace, because it's good. Like, I really like what is happening here, but I do think that I struggle with reading it. Maybe it's because it's historical fiction, like at some point in here, I can't remember what time period it is, 1908. It's a long time ago. I just don't vibe with historical fiction as much. I can't really explain why, but I don't read historical fiction. It's a genre that disinterests me every time I hear someone on BookTube talk about it. And I just don't want to read any of the books that I hear about. Even if the story sounds lovely, it just does not interest me to read about someone hundreds of years ago. And that's just how it is. Like, I don't know if that'll ever change, but for now, that's just not a genre I'm interested in. But it does also go back to the present time, whatever that happens to be in this. I don't know what year. Um, does it say that as well? No, just like present time, I guess. Um, so it goes between that time and this time, which I like because it does give me a break from the historical fiction. It lets my brain take a rest, which I desperately need. But those sections of present time aren't as interesting as the past story. So I struggle with really liking the story of the past, but not the atmosphere or the people, and then not liking the present because it's so far, it's a little more boring, but the action is kind of just starting with that. So I need to give it more time. I am going to read some of that. I want to finish it because I know it's going to be good. I can just feel it. And it's been compared to Stephen King's books, Pet Cemetery, and stuff like that. So that interests me because that's like one of my favorite of his. And as far as manga goes, I'm currently reading Living Room Matsunaga-san. I have heard a few people like Shay Geeks Out, and who else was it? I cannot remember. I'm so sorry. But I've heard some people talking about this on, MangaTube and Instagram. And I found this at McKay's, and I was like, heck yes. They had like 7 volumes of it, or just a bunch of them. And I wish I had picked them all up because I started this last night, and I absolutely love it so far. It is so, so fun. Like, I am in love with Matsunaga-san. I didn't think from the picture on the front that I would be. Like, I have a very specific type of anime boy or man or whatever. And he is an older man. I'm not sure how old yet, honestly. I don't think they've said, but he's an adult. He's a graphic designer. Hello, I'm a graphic designer. So I vibe with that a lot. And it makes me love him more. He's also wearing glasses. And if I can find a better picture of him, I want to show you just, ooh, he is my type, other than like the screaming and yelling, but that just gives him character. I'm not going to be mad about that. Um, let's see here. He's so cute. Yeah, this moment, sorry if it's a spoiler, but this moment where they're like in the rain and they need to share an umbrella. Goral. That got me. It's like, all right, I get it. So I'm pretty sure this is an age gap romance. I don't really think that's a spoiler because it's got his name in the title and she's the main character. So I feel like I didn't really spoil anything. But that's what I'm reading. I'm about halfway through. Yeah. And I'm really sad that I didn't pick up more volumes. Honestly, I could just run through that really fast. It's a boarding house manga. And you guys know, if you watch my channel here, that I am really, really big into boarding house shoujo, apparently, romance. I've picked up like 3 in the past year that happen to be boarding house shoujo. So I'm not mad about it, but it is something I just randomly have started gravitating towards, and I don't know why. So, enough of me just talking. I'm going to start reading now. And if anyone pops in, feel free to read with me or to chat. I will stop and chat if someone pops in. Also, I have this. I'm not sure if I'm going to read it yet. Angel Dust Neo. This is by Aoi Nanase. I'm not sure how you say this person's name. I'm sorry. But I had the original and I read it, the first one. There's only 2, I think, in my 25 Days of Manga for Christmas blog series I was doing. And I enjoyed it. And I've always wanted to read the sequel and found it for like $5. So I picked it up. So maybe it'll be decent. All right. I'm going to continue reading my manga. I hope it's good. I'm a little sad because, like, there's a point in this whenever they're throwing Miko, the main girl, a welcome. Hey, how's it going? How are you, bizarre individual? How are you today? I'm just reading. I thought, why not force myself to do a live stream in order to read some more because I've been lacking lately. So I'm a little irritated though about this because like she cooked all the food for her own like welcome home party. It just makes me sad. What's up? Oh, well, feel free to if you would like. You don't have to, but um, I just felt like I wanted to read and I want to live stream more if I can. I don't get to very often, so yeah. I've just had like a weird month. I haven't been reading much. Don't know why. What are you going to be reading? Just curious. Ooh, that's one I really want to read. I've heard it's really, really good. Who's the publisher on that one? I don't quite remember. I'm trying to get an idea for the vibe and the cost, of course. But yeah. I really want to read that one. It sounds really good. I think I actually got like approved for an arc on NetGalley, and I still haven't read it. It's on there. I don't know why. Don't ask me these things. But I want to read it. It sounds right up my alley, like something I would really enjoy. Yeah, is it really sad? Is it like a good sad or a I'll never be the same like upset sad? Like should I be worried? Because I read I know it's totally different, but I read I Want to Eat Your Pancreas and I was a baby. I was a sack of garbage for like 2 whole days after that. Like it really got me. Okay. Okay, then. I'll have to read it. I know it's about like a relationship that's like a triangle kind of or a rectangle. I can handle that as long as it's good. I like a good cry if it's, you know, not not miserable. Like there's some anime that my husband and I have watched. I forget that it's so traumatizing at the end. Like Angel Beats, like the ending of that just screwed me over and I forgot that it was that bad and I showed it to him and he was like, "Why did you make me watch this?" I'm sorry. The art in this is really cute. It's just my literal weakness is this design in a character. Dark hair, not even have to be dark hair, but that just so happens to be what goes with that, and glasses. And I was telling my husband the other day, like the way that women write men in manga. Mm. I want to read a shojo from a man's perspective, like the male character, like the boy or the whatever, written by a man from the dude's perspective. Because I know there's a romance novel that fairly recently came out, I think last year, called the Bromance Book Club. It is my favorite. It is my favorite type of anime boy, but it's a romance novel from the perspective of the men, and it's like interesting. I haven't read it, but I want to read it, and I want manga like that. Like I know that it kind of messes with the genre of shojo, but I kind of want to read a shojo from a dude's perspective. I think that I would be more relatable with that for some reason, because sometimes the girls in shojo kind of I don't necessarily relate to them as much, which is not a problem. I can read from people's perspective that I don't relate to, but I just think it would be cool to read what the dude thinks. Yeah, that sounds like I think I've done that before. Yeah. I don't have a lot of seinen, honestly. I need to pick up some more. I feel like I could really use some variety on my shelves. I am I've got a tablet and I've been reading more digitally, but I definitely am a physical collector. Well, cool. If you find any, let me know because that's something that I'm very, very interested in. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am going to have to pick that up. I'll keep an eye on and see if there are any sales or where I can pick it up because I know it's good. Like everyone talks about it. It can't be garbage, by the way. I hear about it all the time. Hmm? I wonder if they ever say how old he is in this because it has not said. But he's an adult. Like, are we talking 25? Are we talking 40? Like, he doesn't look 40. I don't know. Would just like to know. I don't hate an age gap. I mean, of course, there is a limit of how creepy it can be, but it's fiction. Like, that's just how I feel about it. And I don't know. This isn't too far apart from my distaste. Besides, I have a friend, like a best friend, who she always liked older men, and it was completely harmless, so I can't hate on that. Oh, I get that. Yeah, we have a friend who is a teacher, or he used to be. He quit, but he can't do it either. Like he gets egged out when we talk about any anime character that's not 18 plus, and I'm like, we're not even talking about like explicit stuff. We're just talking about loving them, or like wanting to protect them and stuff, and he just gets like really egged out. And I get it. Like, I'm not going to go to your high school. I'm a married woman. I'm not going to be creepy. But I get it, I get like seeing age 15 in a manga and then seeing a 15-year-old the next day. It's so, yeah, I get that. I totally get it. I remember being younger than Yusuke whenever I was watching Yu Yu Hakusho. So he's 14, at least in the beginning. And I was like, oh my God, he's so much older than me. And I loved him and everything. And then, like, I got older and I was like, I get really sad when I'm older than my favorite characters. It's like, I wish they grew up fast so that you could watch their growth. I enjoy watching a series where characters grow. That's why I like Fruits Basket so much. I like that the art changed too. It's really fun watching characters grow up. Yeah. It's not fair. I want these characters to age with me so that it's okay and not creepy at all. Oh man. Yes. Yes. Have you been watching the new anime? Because um, I it was like my first manga to read. I know a lot of people say that, so it's not like unheard of, but it was my first to really get into. And I was caught up, and I'd have to wait like 6 months for the next one or whatever. And I watched the anime over and over and over back in the day, and now I'm watching the new one. So good. Uh, they announced a couple new voice actors this morning on Twitter, I think, and they're characters that you won't know unless you've read. So I probably wouldn't look into it if you don't want to be spoiled, because sometimes they be spoiling stuff, and I'm like, you probably shouldn't post that for new people. But my husband's never seen it, so this is all new to him, and I'm forcing him to watch it. And he's actually liking it. He was a little hesitant at first. I understand he's not a shoujo person, but he's liking it. Like, he's curious of what's gonna happen, and he hated Yuki. He was really, really rooting for Kyo. Like, he was like, if she ends up with Yuki, I'm gonna just crack me up. Crack me up. I can't tell him anything though. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm glad you like it though. It's fantastic. They're doing a fantastic job with it. I was a little worried. There were a couple of scenes that were just thrown in there that weren't in the manga. Yes. Ooh, I want to show you something real quick. Let me go grab it. I actually got this in the mail 2 days ago. I pre-ordered something. I'll be right back. I have some pop figures that I pre-ordered. It's Kyo, and it came with a little kitty cat. It's so cute. I forgot how much they were, but we pre-ordered them from like Hot Topic online because we had a coupon or something, and it finally came in, and he is so cute. I love him. And then the little kitty's pretty cute too. I wish they would do all of the Zodiac. And then Sugar Ray, he's my favorite. I am obsessed. Dark hair, sometimes wears glasses, of course. And the comic relief, of course. And yeah, I love them. I want more. There's a Yuki and a Toru out as well, but I don't have them yet. Those were the two that I just chose to pre-order. Yeah, I hope so. Like even characters like Ritsu, who are only in 1 or 2 episodes, like I would love to have all of them. Like we were so upset with how little Ritsu was in the show because I like Ritsu. I think Ritsu is a really fun character. But yeah, I recommend reading Fruits Basket. I wish that there was an easier way to do it. I don't think it's on any apps or anything, but it's really good. I have my old original versions. They're all bad condition because I was letting people borrow them in high school, but you know, I reread them right before the new series came out, and it's still so good. So good to this day. Like it aged well, I think. This artist is well good, but I like the way they draw women. It's very pretty. And men, of course. It feels different. Oh, sorry. I was mostly talking about this girl. What's her name again? What is her name? Oh my gosh. I literally just read it. Either way, she's really cute. Like, she's an adult, and you can tell the difference between her and the, I guess, high schooler here. Like, they're just cute. And I don't know. I really, really like it. It makes my heart happy to see some variation with girl characters because a lot of times I think they all look the same. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Ooh, we actually get to see his designs. Oh, ooh, that's fun. I've never read a manga with a graphic designer in it. Like, I feel so seen, you know? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. He asked her to critique one of his designs, or two of them, I guess, and compare them and say which one she liked more. And she criticized it, and his reaction is just great. I love this. Like, I'm already like in love with this story. It doesn't take much, honestly. I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to shoujo. This is the first volume. I'm just starting the series, so uh, I found it at a used bookstore, and I was like, why not? He's always walking around shirtless. Like, what? I mean, I guess that's what people do in their own home. Fan service, yeah, I get that. I mean, I'm not complaining. He doesn't have like the best body, in my opinion. Like, I have a thing. I don't like huge muscles most of the time, but he's not like super muscular. Like, you can, there's just a little bit of definition here, but I mean, it's good. I think I just prefer the face. I don't know. I like the slendery look, which he has, but yeah, I don't like muscle. I mean, there's every once in a while where I'm like, that's a good muscle definition, or that's a good artist rendition of muscles, or something. Like, every once in a while, but I think like 99% of the time, I'm just like, I don't, I don't care for this. It's not. Yeah, I haven't read a manga with a bigger character, but I know they're out there. That's definitely something I should read. Like thick. I like them big. I like them chunky. What? I mean, so apparently a G string equals you're getting laid all the time in this world. Um, this is strange. Like, I don't. You like to wear a G string sometimes so that you don't wither up. Like, what does that even mean? So if you wear a G string, you're not gonna wither up. Strange choice. I don't. I don't understand what they're saying with that. Like, is that a thing that I'm just not familiar with? Is like the culture of a G string? Like, I don't know. Maybe it just makes her more confident. I don't know. I don't understand it. She's so fixated on what makes someone an adult. Like, oh, they're acting so adult like. And I get that. Like, I was telling my husband last night when I was reading the beginning of this that there have been a couple of scenes where she's been on the phone with her mother, and her mother seems very judgy and not worried, but almost hateful in the way that she's like talking to her daughter. And I kind of relate to that in a way. And so I feel like I understand her thinking that she's never going to be an adult. Like she's too young for everything because she's always been treated like a child. Like whenever, people treat you like you're 14 your whole life, you're going to feel like you're 14 your whole life. And whenever someone who's 20 years old talks to you like an adult, like you're becoming, then it feels so foreign to you to be talked to like I'm one of you. Like this isn't, even if you're almost 20 years old. I get that. I kind of appreciate that conversation. All right, I'm in love. I'm in love. That's all there is to it. So cute. 5? Oh my gosh. That's a lot. Oh my god, that sounds emotional. But I'm here for it. I'm interested. So, oh my gosh, 5 people. Wow. I don't think I've ever read anything more than 2 or 3, I guess. Wow. I bet that is good. That does sound really good. Yeah. I mean, to each their own. 5 can be okay, I guess. But it could get messy. He's always freaking naked. Wow. She's helping him design something, and it's just really cute. I actually got to see some of his work. I'm not gonna lie, it's not my style, but it's not terrible. I enjoy getting to see like an aspect of a character's job. Like normally they just tell you this person does this or this person does that. I like it. I like getting to see him work and collaborate. Yeah, it's really good. I hope you're enjoying yours too. Sounds like a good time. Drama is always fun.
Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Mm-mm. Whew. This is good. Mm. Ooh. Wow, that was fast. Okay. I like to read the little extras in the back though. Oh, so he was originally a different name, like the character on the main guy, and he was going to be a filmmaker instead of a designer. That's interesting. Oh, they even have like a drawing of what he was going to look like. That's so cool. I love that. I love when they throw in old concept art that they have. I'm glad they made him look the way he looks though. That's so fun. Okay. Yeah, me too. Oh, this is um, English translated in 2020. So this is fairly new. I didn't realize it was that new. That's fun. Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Oh, I need to read it all now, right now. Okay, now I'm gonna go review it on Goodreads because that's what I do. Oh my gosh. Mm. Oh, I love that so much. It does have really high ratings on Goodreads, understandably. Of course, 5 stars. It was flawless. I always rate manga so much higher. Sorry for my keyboard sounds. It's very loud. Yeah. I if I don't review it now, I'll forget. So I have to it's fresh on the brain and okay. Um don't be impressed. No, do not. Do not. Um, okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. How many volumes is this series? 8. Is it ongoing? I mean, I'm not going to hold the weird G-string comment against the book because I am not experienced in that. So maybe I'm the one who is uninformed. I'm not going to knock a star for that. I enjoyed the process. And it was really good. It was really good. It got me thinking and feeling things. How many volumes? Okay, 8. Is it only 8 volumes? Oh, okay. So pre-order is for volumes 6, 7, and 8 on Right Stuff. So does that mean that that's the end, or is that just what they're up to? I guess it's what they're up to right now. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Definitely gonna have to read it though. Who publishes that? Kodansha. I do like that it's the bigger ones though. I've gotten to where I really, really like these bigger volumes of manga. I don't know. It's kind of like Sweat and Soap, how it looks. I really, really like. Maybe I'm just old, but I like that it's bigger. I can see more of the painstaking art in the background, and of course the text is bigger. Sometimes when there's like these little bitty portions where there's like text that you're meant to read, if I can find one, I'll show you. But in regular size manga, it's so squished down, like it's so tiny that you literally can't read it. So I do appreciate these bigger ones, even if they cost a little more. I think it's worth it. Yeah, like look at this. Like, how are you supposed? I can barely read that now. How are you supposed to read that when it's even smaller? Like I have to get like right here, and I have 20/20 vision. But yeah, what really sold this for me, other than people recommending it, on the back it says a smart new romantic comedy for fans of Shortcake Cake and Terrace House. I don't know what Terrace House is, but I guess I need to look at that. But I love Shortcake Cake. Like I've already pre-ordered the final volume, so yeah, that was great. I love that. And now I have another series to read. Not sure what I want to read next. I've got this that is like kind of random, and it's very science fiction, like fantasy, and kind of, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and read it. I'll go ahead and knock that one out. I need to add that to my Goodreads. Ooh, it has really low ratings. What does the first one have? It only has a 3. Okay. Okay. I'm a little nervous. Yeah. I have the first one I got it when I was like in middle school or high school, and I never thought I would find the second one. So um, I did. So I'm very excited about it. It has like, yeah, New Type USA. I used to love that magazine. They don't have it. I'm not even sure if it's publishing anymore, but they don't have it at any of the bookstores I go to now, which is sad. I used to love getting the DVD with like the little episodes on it. It was so great. I watched so many uh, anime that I probably would have never looked up on my own. Like there was some mecha. I can't remember which ones I actually stuck to, but I bet I still have those DVDs somewhere. It was so fun. RIPADV. There's something very charming about the art style at this time. Like the hair, it's very pointy. Ooh, look at them limbs. It's a long boy. This kind of feels like Chobits. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm getting a very Chobits vibe. Or at least Clamp. Breaking the fourth wall. Okay. I mean, I'm judging you right now. No. I hate that though. What kind of dog do you have? My cat tends to puke. Oh my gosh, you have 5 dogs. I'm so jealous. That sounds awesome. I do not have a dog yet. It's coming eventually. We need chihuahuas. I love chihuahuas. I grew up with one. They are so cute. And I mean, granted, I've seen some that are not so great, but mine was like really good with people. I loved him. Oh, you got a nice little family of puppers. I'm jealous. I sometimes wish I had a dog running around, but I do have a cat, and he is very needy. He almost is like a dog. He's just not as heavy and loud, but he does yell a lot. He screams at me. I'm very spoiled, but he's sleeping right now with his father. They sleep in on Saturdays, so. Demons? All of them, or just the chihuahuas? Oh my goodness. Okay. Demons. What are their names, if you don't mind? I love dogs. Juno and Little Legs. Little Legs. I love that. That's so cute. No. Oh, that sounds fun. Odin. That's a good name. So sweet. I used to have so many dogs when I lived back with my family. We would pretty much just take any dog that someone dropped off, so people tended to do that, and we would let them run out because we lived out in the country, and there weren't many people that drove by, so the chances of them getting hit were so much lower. People in the country, they don't get their dogs fixed. They don't tie them up. They don't. Well, some do, but most people just let their dogs run free and then they feed them and love on them. So I grew up with that, and which was nice. The dogs love running around, but also they get pregnant. So we would just keep all the puppies until they either passed away or someone picked them up or they disappeared or they died. So yeah, a fence would have been nice. We could have just fenced in our whole yard, but money, but I grew up with tons of dogs just running around, and they were always tame. They weren't like mean or wild or anything, but we mostly just fed them. But I miss it. I miss having dogs. Good morning, young lady. My hedgehog just woke up, I guess. Wow, 17? We had a couple of cats outside, but they were mostly wild, like completely wild. We just kept them alive. They got to do their own thing, but 17, wow, that's a lot. That sounds like a fun time. Not gonna lie. If I were single, like living on my own, I can't say that I wouldn't just have a bunch of pets. Like right now, I have a bearded dragon that we purchased, a rescued hedgehog that is pretty antisocial, but she does okay, and then our cat, and that's all we have right now. But I used to try to do fish, and I couldn't keep them alive for some reason. So I just stopped because I hated murdering fish. It made me very sad. And I'm trying to do plants, but I obviously can't do those either. So yeah, 3 is a lot. That's why I told my husband, I was like, I'm fine with getting a dog. We've got room for it. We have time to walk it, and we have a backyard that we can let it play in. But 3 animals already is a lot for me. I don't. I want to wait. Fake, yeah. Fake plants are pretty easy. I should probably get some of those. Um, but I want to wait until maybe one of them, I guess, passes away. I don't mean that to be weird, but when one of our animals passes away, I'll probably look into getting a dog because I think 3 is a lot for me. Um, and to be fair, my bearded dragon is getting older, so she seems healthy and everything, but she'll probably be the one that passes away first, if I'm being honest. She's been with us forever. I really don't know how old she is, but I think they live up to like 10 years. It's probably getting close to that. So it'll be very sad. She's my girl. But, she's lived a good life so far. not a huge fan of the art in parts of this. It feels very messy. I mean, it's not the worst, but I'm just looking at, especially this guy, like his design or his, like, this just doesn't look good to me. Sorry. I just don't. The girls look better. Not that I could do any better, though. Yeah. That's literally what I read these for. Nostalgia. It's a story I've had forever, and I don't know if I'll keep them or not once I finish. It might be just the ones I keep just because I've had them for so long. I just think it's neat. And I don't think they make manga anymore, so kind of collectible. I think I'm going to end it here, though. I need to do a couple of chores and wake up my husband because he's got work to do today. So I'm going to do that. Okay, it's been like an hour and a half. That's not too bad. Um, Thank you, though. That was very nice of you to join me today. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I'm going to have like a schedule with the streams or anything. I want to do it more often. It's fun and it gives me an opportunity to talk to people. And I feel like sometimes I lack in that department. But thank you so much. I hope you have a good day, man. It's good seeing you. I, yeah. I'll see you later. Have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed your manga you read. I'll see you soon.